starts with me screaming, Wu-Tang is for the children! I'm about to change my whole social media. Oh. One day I'll have a makeup artist who will be able to have me on fleek, because what is the f*** is that? But Diamondz. Diamondz! Diamondz, the moment I've been waiting for, the moment I've been working towards for the past 3 years. It's here, it's happened, it's come. I have my results. OMG.
I love this.
So hi Diamondz, my name is Sic'Nis, which is an acronym that stands for Succeeding Impossible Circumstances Needs Intellectual Strength. You do know this already, Diamondz. We do this every single week. And if you don't, if you're a freshly cut diamond, welcome. Thank you. Thank you for joining me. But Diamondz, I can barely contain myself. Diamondz. OMG. Some of you know already that I have been I've been studying, I've been doing my degree, I've been getting my groove on, I've been elevating myself and, showing and proving on every level. And Diamondz, as we've spoken about before, we reframe the mindset, we become a motherfucking game changer, and happens. And Diamondz, can I just say, I am chuffed to announce that I got first class honours in my degree. First class honours in my degree. First class honours in my degree, Diamondz, and it's no mean feat. It was very, very hard. It was trying. It was difficult. It was frustrating. We spoke before about me being the oldest in the class, possibly older than my lecturers. Okay, so not quite, but I was in the ballpark. And this came with its own unique set of challenges, Diamondz. Most of them were in my head, feeling like, do I belong here? I don't belong here. Why am I here? Why did I think I could do this? I can't do this. I can't do this. No, I can't do this. Yes, I can. No. Yes, I do. No, I don't. Yes, I do. No, it was a constant battle. It was absolutely a constant battle, Diamondz, between wanting to headbutt a wall repeatedly and also wanting to headbutt a wall repeatedly. The very first year, and I don't know whether this is the same for younger people, however, the very first year, breeze. Me pen bag, me pencil case, me book bag, me everything, just everything, everything. 98% on my first assignment. Well, it wasn't 98%, but it was a first. I got a first for my first assignment. I wrote about women in hip-hop, the misrepresentation of women in hip-hop. That was my essay. Second year, broke me. Crumbled, I was questioning myself, Diamondz, am I even an MC? What have I been doing for the past 15 plus years? Had to learn to read music, the theory, all of that kind of stuff, learn how to produce, how to mix instruments, how to set up a studio, how to run the mixing desk, 16 and 32 channels, use the compressors, use the reverb units. It was a task, coupled with the Rona, in the 1-9. So coupled with the Rona, didn't actually have the Rona while the Rona was going on, but obviously I was isolated. We were all isolated. We were away from university, so we were not on campus. We did not have the specialised equipment that we needed. So one purchased a MacBook Pro. I will be discussing that on a later show because I have been severely disrespected by the people by a particular member of staff in the Birmingham New Street Apple store. So I will be doing a dedicated video on that. However, comment, let's go back to this Diamondz and the fact that the second year broke me. Well, when I say it broke me, I didn't realise it had broken me until the third year, because the second year I pushed myself so far that I scored a first on, if we had 8 assignments, I got a first on 7 of them. Like literally, I pushed myself. So by the time I got to my third year, that's why I say the second year broke me, because by the time I got to my third year, I had the motivation and the drive to continue in the third year. It was a task to muster at times, Diamondz. Like, I am being deadly serious with you. Come the third year, I was like, I'm done. Forget it. I'm checked out. But I bought it back, thank God. And first, I also, as you know, but I don't know if I've actually mentioned this on this platform. I don't know if I've mentioned this on the show this week because I was keeping it kind of like under wraps. So I think we was like up to get part 4 in the motherfucking Game Changer series. And that was when I was featured and I was approached by the head of the Performing Arts School at the university to feature in some marketing and promo for the university. And then my face was up on billboards on people were going into work and logging on and seeing my face. And I'm not talking about in the university, I'm talking about external agencies, external companies. I was on bus shelters, promoting the technology side of the Performing Arts School. So the whole production, there I was at the mixing desk. Diamondz. That led on to me being, that didn't necessarily lead on to that. However, I say all that to say, I was then given the opportunity, or I was asked to be involved, a part of the university steering group as they were launching a record label. So they launched a record label at the end of May. And I was a part of the steering process and the consultation process. And I was approached and asked, and I quote, due to my entrepreneur, performer, producer skill set. It might not have been in that order, but those 3 words and all those words verbatim was what it said in the email. So I was absolutely chuffed about that. So I was a part of some of the panel discussions and some of the meetings, some of the roundtable discussions leading up to the launch of the record label. So that was absolutely amazing. And also, as an offshoot of that, I was also a part of a panel speaking on femininity in the music industry, I think it was called. It'll be on the screen. So that was, very pleasing. I was chuffed. I was absolutely ecstatic to be asked and to be a part of such a venture. So I was really chuffed about that. All of that happened in the third year. So when I was said that the second year brought me, and by the time I got to my third year, I had no chutzpah. These things were part of giving me my chutzpah. My chutzpah. That word again. So yeah, Diamondz, that's it. I am now the proud owner. I now have letters after my name. Letters after my motherfucking name, bitch. Yeah. And I have a first-class honours degree. Letters after my name, Diamondz, and a first-class honours in my degree. So I now have a Bachelor of Arts with honours in music technology and popular music, my darlings. First class, 5th of August, 2022. I'm about to change my whole social media tags. Diamondz, like, can you run me? I'm changing all my social media tags to Bachelor of Arts with honours, music technology and popular music, first class, 5 August 2022. That's just going to be my new app name. Because why not? I did that, didn't I? Diamondz, I am so gassed. Don't ask me what's next. Remember I mentioned to you guys on a previous episode that I had completed a scholarship with Santander universities, and it was to do with banking and finance, like the complete left field from my degree. However, I was one of 30 people chosen to win a grant of £1,500. And let's just say there's a lot of things on I have a lot to think about. Also, the plan initially was to just go straight on and do my master's, because my master's will just take about a year, 12 months. Well, let's just say Diamondz, I'm going to have to look into that in a bit more detail, Diamondz. Like, your girl's in demand. Your girl is in demand. No, funny joke aside though, Diamondz, I know I'm kind of like, I make light of situations, like facetious. Facetious is the right word as me. Facetious is the right word to describe me in certain circumstances, because I like to find the joy, the laughter in a situation in order to get through. So the university experience for me, isolating a lot, mostly due to the Rona. Fun. What did I learn? I think I did 3 years of studying and forgot to learn anything. But I can tell you the biggest lesson. One of the biggest lessons that I learned was just, I have been selling myself entirely too short in every area of life for longer than I care to remember. And that is, for me personally, that's one of my biggest takeaways from the whole university experience. Don't get me wrong, bossy, you know, know it, but didn't really know. Knew it, but didn't know it. Like I knew it, but I didn't know it. And now I know it. And not only do I know it, I know, I know what to do with it, where to go with it, how to use it, and how to use it to elevate myself beyond just being other people's muse, you know, the place where people come to get ideas and stuff. Because I do understand that I am an ideas person. I generate ideas at the drop of a flipping... at the drop of a twerk, the drop of a dime, at the drop of a penny, at the drop of a hat. Here I come with wonderful ideas. So yeah, it's been a fantastic, stretching, I mean, I'm open like 9/11 now, fam. Like, if only I was having that same sort of action in the life. You know what I mean? It's just dry. Well, I'm not dry, but the life is dry. So Diamondz, Sic'Nis about to get her groove back in more ways than one. Thank you so much for supporting me. You know, when I first started studying, it was all... I just didn't even know. I knew I wanted a first, and I knew I wasn't going to let anything stop me from getting a first class, and I also knew I was more than capable of getting a first class. So I just set my sights and my targets and my goals, and at first I did not want to say anything. I was not going to say anything publicly until I had qualified and I was here with this first class degree. However, it was so all-consuming, all-consuming. Like, you can't get a first by doing the bare minimum. You have to go above and beyond. And that meant loads of other things got sacrificed, friendships, time with friends, time with family. Well, the Rona gave everyone a great excuse to just be in their house anyway, but it was a lot. I was isolated in every sense of the word. I remember falling asleep with my laptop, waking only to wake up. Like, for a time, I was just sleeping on the sofa because I'm just like, I need to get back up and get on my desk and continue working. That was in my second year. That's how much I pushed myself in my second year, and it was worth it. I was scoring in the 90s. I was getting grades in the 90s, so it really worked, and it really saved me because the third year I did struggle a lot in the third year, and I didn't have as much to give as I gave in the second year. So if I were to go through the experience again, or if I were to give any advice to anybody who is about to study, I would say, remember that the first year isn't worth shit. The second year counts. Just try not to overeat. Well, it kind of worked for me because the fact that I went so hard meant that I had a little leeway in the third year, but really don't overexert yourself in the second year so you can go all out in your third year. Really, what I should say is try and maintain a consistent pace across the final 2 years, and that should, that will help you out massively in the end. What was it like going back to study in my 40s? Well, as I said, most of the people in the class were younger than my own son. So that was hard because I'm a mentor anyway. It was hard not to just slip into that mentoring role. Like, I really had to talk myself out of not putting myself first in these moments because I was there for my first. And that was a very big lesson for me because I've always struggled with putting myself first. So, yeah, let's just say I am sincerely chuffed with myself. Thank you for all your messages of congratulations and everything. I got some beautiful flowers. My friend Patsy took me out for a beautiful dinner. I graduate soon, so I need someone to customise my grad cap. I've been working on my grad speech. I'm not sure if you give one of these. I'm not sure if I'll be able to just like bum rush the mic when I go up and do the handshake. I don't know if I can bum rush the mic then, but I've been planning my grad speech and it starts with me screaming, "Wu-Tang is for the children!" And it ends with 10% capo should be with a lager. Right now it's not lager, it's lager. Grease on the boil, so we don't jammer. Lager. And then I also might throw in a bit of Love Move My Clothes On before I collect my certificate and walk off the stage. I'm not sure whether that's gonna, that's what I'm planning. And I'm also gonna have to hit the just about to, graduate and become a Bachelor of the Arts, or I am a Bachelor of the Arts. I will honour the Queen, Little Kim, during my walkout. As long as I don't clothesline me off the stage, because I'll be seeing these things in the USA. However.com, I have not seen it done in the UK, so that must mean it's not the done thing here. And if that's the case, rebel by nature, ask my throne. But Diamond, I just want to say a huge thank you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for seeing with me during this time when you might have thought, what the fuck is she doing? Thank you to all the content creators. Your Instagrams and your TikTok and your Reels helped me not fling myself off the roof of the university. So thank you so much. I'm going to sign off now as the Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Music Technology and Popular Music, First Class, 5 August 2022. And until next time, Diamondz, it is peace, love, and Sic'Nis.